Good evening. This is Penelope Flynn, and I am one of the hosts and moderators here of Discussions from the Otherhood, and this is our Winter Solstice 2023 show. Yay!
Yay!
So, so I'm hoping that you're having a good winter so far. I was going to say we usually start with the weather report, but right now, two of us that are here, the weather is the same because we're in the same place. And then, of course, North Texas. And Otto, why don't you give a review of our current weather?
The weather was pretty good. I mean, it was dark and kind of dreary and
Yes,
not rainy, but like wet,
yes,
which I all like. All of it. I like all of that.
yes.
Yes.
All right. So again, we're having more of the same, and we're really enjoying it. I see that most of the country is kind of having mild weather. I know I spoke with one of our compatriots today who indicated that he is like in the west, and where he is, it was like high 40s, which is good for them for this time of year. So that's
Pacific North.
positive.
Pacific
Yeah,
Northwest, right?
Pacific Northwest, yes.
Right.
And said the weather is kind of, high 40s, so it's pretty good. But today, what we're talking about is, of course, the winter solstice. And I'm dressed up in my, Ghost of Christmas Presents outfit, though I did find out that the color that the Ghost of Christmas Present wears in the Christmas Carol is actually green, but I'm, going with Christmas Santa Claus red. So I hope you don't mind the kind of mix up on it, but
Well, I just have a
still,
question. That's all.
yes.
So, what does the Ghost of Christmas Present have to do with the winter solstice?
Not a whole lot. It's just that I like the outfit, but in a way it does and it doesn't. It doesn't have anything to do specifically with the solstice, which is, regarding timing. When it is at the shortest day of the year, longest night is, and that was on the 21st. But this period that we are in, which started on the 17th this year, going through the 23rd today, is actually Saturnalia. And Saturnalia is the feast celebrating Saturn, the Roman god of agriculture. And in fact, our Christmas holidays have been placed where they are at the end of the year to coincide with this so called pagan holiday of Saturnalia. So the colors for Saturnalia are green and red. And so that's where the green and red from Christmas comes from. Ah, and I see I've got uh, Evan, I see he's in the chat room, but if you get on, I can pull you into the room. If you
The
want to
boom
get
boom
in
room.
on the boom room, if you want to get on screen. But this is our Saturnalia solstice show where we are discussing kind of where these Christmas holiday traditions come from, and celebrating the fact that we made it through, another year, end of the harvest, which is, a big celebration. In fact, it was interesting. I was looking online and I found where there was a place in the UK called Chester, and they actually celebrate Saturnalia. Have been celebrating it for, I guess, a very, very long time because
Where's this?
it is in the United Kingdom, a city called Chester, and they celebrate Saturnalia that whole week.
Are they
That,
doing it right?
have been, yes, because they are, I believe, an actual Roman colony that was there, it's what, 2,000 years ago. So
Hmm.
they are actually practicing this, you know, thing. I got here, it's Evan saying, how do I get in the room? Let me see. How to get in the
You have to
room
let
is
them
what he
in.
said. That's the
You
thing.
have to
And
let
I
them
will
in.
have, yes, I have to let you in. But it's like if you clicked on here,
You have to try to enter the studio, and then you have to let them in.
yes, but I don't see him entering the studio. On your thing, you clicked and I saw you in the studio and then let
Yes.
you in. But I
Right.
do not see where he entered the studio. So you clicked on the what do you call that thing? The link, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And then you came into the room, right?
Yeah, into the studio.
Yeah, so you click on the link, you enter the studio, and then I put you on stage.
Yes, ma'am.
So anyone who wants to get in, that's what happens. You click on that link, enter the studio, and then I'll put you on stage. You click the face. Oh, don't the Facebook one's not working for some bizarre reason. But there's an
Oh,
email
okay.
that I sent,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the email one,
Email is what I use because I don't have Facebook.
yes, because I don't have Facebook. Now the Facebook, are you seeing me at all on the Facebook thing? Do you see my face or anything, or are you coming straight? Does it default you back here? Well, that's good to know the Facebook notification is doing something because I know when I was over here in the Facebook thing, it was not doing anything for me. You know, I came in to do the live video and it would not show this setup. All it showed was me, but not, see, right now I'm on there and it's showing me, but this is terrible because I don't have any my background's not here or anything like that. Okay, now I think I heard a click. Ah, Sonia. And so Sonia is not added to the stage. All right. There we are. So Sonia's added to the stage. Here we go. And Evan said he clicked on the Facebook notification to get in, and he is in the chat room, but not in there. And on Facebook, for some bizarre reason, it was only putting me on instead of the whole StreamYard thing. So I know there must have been something that went wrong with the way they accepted the key, and it didn't work out. But here we are. All right. We were just talking about Saturnalia.
There was a code, a thing that you could, I think, StreamYard, so that you can have StreamYard and Facebook talk to each other,
Right, and did that,
and it
it
didn't.
and it did not work. Because I'm here and I mean, it shows me on here, just my big face and my background of my room, which is something that nobody wants to see. I went through a lot of trouble to not have that being seen. And so the streaming software thing, and you're supposed to be able to put in the key, um, but uh, you copy the key, and I have no idea now where you're supposed to put it because there you go. I have no idea what happened here. Because I set it up and it asked me to do it. I did all that, and and
it's and it said no.
yes, it said we're not doing any of the things that you want us to do. I have no idea. Facebook Live ingests. I have no idea what the heck that is. That makes me concerned that we're being eaten. Ah, and there he is, and there's Evan. Ah, there
Hey, hello.
he is. Hello. Wow. I see you're like we're twinsies.
Oh yeah, well, I guess we are, huh?
Yeah, we're twinsies. So yeah, I was saying that we were talking about Saturnalia and the fact that the colors of Saturnalia are green and red, and so that translated into the Christmas holidays of our Christmas green and red. And
Right.
so we all look, very green and red. Now I didn't know like that. I see that um, Sonia got her background, and you can see here that the little Santa Claus jet
Oh
is,
yeah,
yeah.
that's
And
pretty
as
cool
I know,
actually.
I will go with my beautiful background of my own use. My own beautiful background. But I thought it was really interesting that place in Chester that has Saturnalia and has been doing it for centuries because they were actually a Roman colony. And so I thought that was very cool. And I would like to go there maybe, travel there and go through that week of Saturnalia, the parties and the festivals and the drinking and the carousing and the chaos. It kind of reminds me of that thing from Star Trek where people do the festival, every night. The chaos, to kind of get it all out of your system so that you can move forward and be normal for the rest of the time.
Right.
So that's what I think, their Saturnalia is.
Right.
And I would like to go there just to check it out because they do like an actual historic Saturnalia celebration.
Okay.
And I think that'd be cool. Um, the other thing that says that I don't know if everybody had their cups and things to imbibe, to have cocoa or water or tea or whatever, of course, for this to give their toasts and stuff for the end of the evening. So you have plenty of time to get ready for that. But the main thing, one of the main things is, of course, all this is regarding weather and placement of the sun and the planets, and so all that kind of slides into the zodiacs. And because Evan did such a great job of it last time when we were together for the Blood Moon Festival that I asked if he would read our zodiacs this year for the solstice. I know you probably don't have it, but I sent it to you in two of your emails, so you may have to look up the link for it. But I did send you those. Otherwise, I could do them, but you did such a great job
Oh,
that
okay. You sent those. When did you send those to me?
today,
Oh,
like very, very recently, to two different emails.
okay.
Your
Let's see
favorite
here.
streamer's favorite streamer. Ah, that's good. I like it.
Uh, okay. I see the discussions for the huh.
Maybe like the most
What, what is
recent
what is
email.
what is the significance of the zodiac on winter solstice?
Well, because if you figure all these things basically are forms of mysticism that, try, I mean, the whole point of any things like the solstice, seasonal things, to try to be prophetic, to tell us what the year is going to be like based on past things. And so you look to the stars, for weather, you look to, the sun placement of moon and stuff for weather, but also the planets and things for determinations of how it is that you need to live your life or should be living your life or what you can expect going into the future. I mean, that's basically the whole, concept of, of the zodiac. And so I always think it's fun to see what the zodiac says because I think it's a fun thing. So it's completely off base. Other things they think, hey, that sounds, actually quite on point. So did you find it yet?
I mean, is this the one that has like the all the links and stuff for StreamYard and
No,
everything?
no,
Or,
no, no, no. This is what would be the last thing you got from me.
oh,
From the last thing you got from Penelope Flynn would be an MC Amazing and Sword Satoshi. I sent it to both places.
oh,
I
okay.
think I did. You know how that is. You have it sitting in your email, not sent. And in fact, let me look and see. No, it did go. It
Did
did
it?
go. It says link to Winter Solstice Zodiac. It's the name of the email. Link to Winter Solstice Zodiac.
Okay. I brought
Uh,
up something to drink and now it has disappeared.
Huh. All right.
I mean, means I need to ask him to make me another cocktail.
Or you just drank it? That's how it disappeared.
Yeah. I should say, huh.
No, I
I
actually
wonder
brought
what happened to
oh,
it.
okay.
I brought
You
up
got it?
some
Yeah, I just got it.
All right. It just came?
Yeah.
I sent it a
I
while
brought up
ago.
a blackberry ginger ale so that I
Ooh.
would stay sober,
All right.
and it's
I
disappeared.
put this on
So
the other screen.
since I can't find it, darn, I'm gonna have to. Oops, just dropped a CD.
All right. I meant to bring eggnog, but I forgot to bring
I need
eggnog.
some rum. I need rum.
Rum for your eggnog?
Yes, ma'am. You can't put Jack Daniels in eggnog, right?
Well, yeah.
You can put any
Bourbon and
liquor.
eggnog. Yeah, you
You
can
can put
bourbon and
any
eggnog.
liquor in eggnog.
Whiskey and eggnog.
I'll be 100%. I always felt like liquor kind of ruined the taste of eggnog, but
Yeah, I don't like too
used
much
to
of it
know.
either. I like mine kind of just,
But you
come
see
way it
that on
comes out of the
TV all the
carton.
time, though, right?
I know, but I like mine just plain
Yeah,
too. I'm with you. I like mine just regular eggnog. I'm not too up on putting, any spiking it or anything. I think it tastes great by itself.
I remember
Just
when
as
my grandmother first put the Jamaican rum in my
Hmm.
eggnog. She goes, "You're an
did it taste
adult
good?
now." Depends on which Jamaican rum you use.
Okay.
But
Oh,
did
oh,
it
here's Cranston.
enhance? Did it
And
enhance the
there.
taste of the eggnog?
Yeah. Hello,
Hey,
hello. Can you hear me?
yes,
yes,
I
sir.
can.
I
Yes.
wouldn't say enhanced.
I can't see you, but we can hear you.
Yeah. Well, that's for the best.
Ah, the only person, I heard from William today. I was hoping that he'd be able to make it, but we'll see. And also, James will not be able to make it this evening. Uh, and Nikki will not be able to make it because of her going, of course, to dialysis. That
Uh,
they moved everybody's dialysis to tomorrow for those
Oh,
who actually go on Monday because, of course, it's Christmas. So she's been moved out. So she had to get to bed early in order to be ready to head out early, early morning.
I didn't know they could do that.
Hmm.
Okay.
It's moved it up one day.
And I say I
Now, we're
like your.
supposed to be we're
Huh?
supposed to be drinking rum, so I don't know.
Yeah. So whatever your choice is, your drink of choice. I forgot to bring mine down. I had a little thing of water, and I thought, oh boy, I bring my water, and I forgot my water.
I have. That's weird. My ginger ale completely disappeared. I bet you Kim took it when she came in the room.
Ah, yeah. She probably came. How did you walk in and walk out with?
Yeah.
I do that all the time. I pick up other people's drinks.
Yes. Okay. There you go.
As long as
There
you
you
The
don't
go.
put
life of the
anything
party.
in it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Cranston, how I didn't. Otto and I were the only ones who were here at first, and so we had our weather report. But of course, we're in the same place. That wasn't too exciting. So, how about you all? How is your weather, Sonia, up in Rochester?
It's actually warmer now than it was earlier today. It's
You kidding?
39 now. It was colder earlier. I think it's because there's breeze must have died down.
Oh,
Um,
good.
it's supposed to get up to a balmy 54 for Christmas.
You know what? That's great weather for you all, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Kim's been asking for a white Christmas, so we shall see who wins.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you could get one, but doubtful because it was so warm now. Is it
Yeah,
possible?
I don't know, but she usually every time she asks for a particular weather pattern, she gets it.
Well,
So
let's
we
hope she
shall
gets to
see.
Christmas. The
She
white
got it for
Christmas.
her birthday, so I told her not to be
She's
too
already
greedy.
had one. Yeah, she's already
Yeah.
had one. Yeah, okay, get it. All right. And
It's
how about you,
raining.
Cranston?
It's raining men. How about that? Did you ever do that?
Okay,
Raining men.
great.
No.
I
Thanks.
wanted to
All right.
rain like rain diamonds or coins or gold.
I'll take it. Either one of those is great. Diamonds, coins, gold,
Yeah.
whatever. I've got it. Except I want to be inside when it happens
Yes.
because I have been here in this state when there are heavy hailstorms, and that'll tear through your roof if your roof is not,
Yeah. With
solid.
there's a spot where they used to have a garden. I said
Hmm.
right there would be nice because it's already a nice little holes
Yes.
dug down. I can just scoop them right up.
We have to go in there and pick it all up. All right. I'm with you. And if that happens, you can just tell us, and we
Oh
won't tell.
no, I wouldn't tell you.
We won't tell anybody.
I
We
would tell my
could.
lawyers, but
So
not.
yeah,
Nah.
it's like, no, 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 no. It's like, yeah, you can tell us. We'll come help you. With all that picking up pawpaws and putting them in a basket thing that you
Nah,
do.
I tell my lawyers.
Yeah, okay, good. It's like I could be sitting up for setting pretty, from now on. Of course, people probably ask you, where you stole it from because they aren't going to believe that it's kind of fell from the sky. A likely story.
That's why I'll have my lawyers.
A likely story. Okay. Okay. What about you, Cranston? How is it in your
Well,
neck of the
it's
woods?
been the early part of the week has been pretty cold, like really cold, like in the upper 40s. But today it was up to 70.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's warm.
So hey,
That is like a normal Florida Christmas.
that's Florida for you. So
Yeah, that's a normal Florida Christmas. So yeah, I'm feeling that. I mean, here actually it's rather warm, isn't it? What is the temperature here now, Otto? About?
I don't know, but it felt like 60, about at least 59, 60.
Yeah, it really did not feel too cool at all. I mean, I think only because it felt a little wet, but it did not feel cold. So yeah, we are really getting that warm weather, and it only makes me worry about January and what's going to happen to us if we're going to say the weather's going to say, well, you used up all your good weather in December. Now you don't have any more for the rest of the winter. Now it's just going to be frozen tundra moving in through the beginning of March. So let's hope that we don't get that. But Evan, you did get to find the zodiacs.
Yeah, I did.
All right. And so what we can do is, well, I mean, since all the gang's not here, we can start with those of us who are, or you can just start from the beginning and go all the way down. What do you
All right.
prefer?
I guess we can start with like whoever's here and then do the rest.
All right. Well, who's
Do
here?
the most
Well,
important zodiac.
You
Do
got
the
two
most important zodiac.
Tauruses.
yeah, okay, the
Correct.
Taurus is in. The
Thank you.
Tauruses. What is Taurus?
Okay, so Taurus. On this day of the winter solstice, the moon in your sign will make you feel like you're in the right place at the right time, because you are. Even if family issues or vacation snafus pop up, you have great instincts about how to smooth out any snags quickly. The days that follow the winter solstice still maintain a feeling of confidence for you. Take this as a sign to not second guess yourself in the coming months. Your self assuredness is well earned, though you might still want to wear your zodiac power colors for an added boost of confidence. With original and experimental Uranus in your sign, you may feel a little ahead of your time.
Hmm. All right. So you're having residual effects of your confidence floating you all in through the beginning of the year.
Hmm.
Congratulations,
Through,
Taurus.
through Uranus. Through Uranus.
Yep.
Okay.
I knew he was
All
going
right.
to say something stupid.
Yeah, I knew. Well, Cranston, what are you?
Capricorn.
Capricorn. So what does Capricorn look like?
Okay. Um, Capricorn. Here we go. Capricorn. This is your time of year, Capricorn, as the winter solstice graces your sign with expansive goodwill. Mercury, the planet of communication, joins the sun and adds charm to all of your social engagements. People are finding you more engaging than ever, and as your birthday season arrives, you are ready to have more fun than you can possibly imagine. If you're following winter solstice astrology, also make sure to check out your zodiac compatibility, as you are apt to have a flirtathon during the winter solstice and in the days that follow.
Oh
Cut
boy.
loose and be free, Capricorn.
Yeah, let your freak flag fly.
Like
Yeah.
Cranston needs an excuse for
That's
that.
right. Tell your companions to watch out.
Yes, hey, you have been warned.
That's right. That's right.
I have a
So,
question. I have a
huh?
question regarding Taurus. It says something about colors. I want to know what the Taurus colors
Yeah, I
are.
was going to ask
The
them.
Taurus power color is green.
Hmm. The Taurus flower color is green.
Supposed to attract money.
Yeah.
I can see it.
So just for reference, these are all the power colors. I'm just going to go over them right now.
Mm-hmm.
So as I said, Taurus is green, Aries is red, Gemini is yellow, Cancer is silver, Leo is orange, Virgo is brown, Libra is pink, Scorpio is black, Sagittarius is purple, Capricorn is gray, Aquarius is blue, and Pisces is light green.
Light green. Okay.
Mhm.
Huh. How interesting. I don't think I own anything that is light green. In fact, it's not ever been a power color for me. In fact, it's always been a color that I avoid because it doesn't look very good on me. Green and beige are not
That's why you
colors
don't
that
have power. You need to get power.
I guess you're right. I need to work on that. And get
That's right.
past that and get some power. All right. Well, I
And
know that our resident Leo is not here, who is my daughter. What is Leo's zodiac?
Let's see. Leo. Leo is focused on good rest, on rest and good health during this winter solstice season, as the sun joins Pluto in the wellness sector of your chart. Of course, as a Leo, you need to be the life of the party, but once you've raised your glass and toast, indulge in a little spa treatment, Netflix and chill, or do whatever makes you feel the most relaxed. You are known as one of the happiest zodiac signs, and let's face it, you are happy getting a lot of attention. You can always plan a group outing to do a little self-care, as the sound of your friends laughing at your jokes fills you with joy.
Oh, that's sweet. Okay, now
that sounds
wait a
like
minute.
a great. That's like a
How
great
many?
forecast.
Yeah, how
Yeah,
many of you all are Taurus actually?
I
Me.
am.
So three of you all are Taurus.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, and Capricorn was
Cranston.
Cranston, and Libra is. I have a sister that is a Libra. What is a Libra?
Yeah, my girlfriend is also a Libra,
All
so
right. Yeah. So let's hear Libra.
yeah.
And Libra has a power color of what? Yellow.
Libra is
Pink.
let's see,
Pink.
pink. Yes,
Right.
Libra is
Okay.
pink.
All right.
Yeah, so I'll for what's called reference, I'll re-announce the power color before I do
Mhm.
the thing.
All right.
All right, so power color for it's Libra, power color pink. This is a cozy time of year, Libra. The winter solstice accentuates your home and family sector, and you may want to stick close to the ones you love most. If you had to deal with the miscommunications with relatives earlier in the month, this is the time when love prevails. You are, after all, known as one of the most polite zodiac signs. During this astrological event, socializing shifts into philosophizing. So maybe bring your best friends over to spend some time with the family. You likely already have your core friends, but winter solstice astrology says that you might just find someone you didn't know as deeply who really makes you feel appreciated and loved.
Hmm. Well, that's
That's nice.
nice.
Yeah, it is.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So how about um
Sagittarius.
Yeah, Sagittarius. My
Yeah.
mom and one of my sons is Sagittarius.
Yes. Brother is Sagittarius. Let's see. We find Sagittarius real quick. Here we go. Sagittarius. The power color for Sagittarius, by the way, is purple. Um,
Great color.
the Sun and Mercury just finished up a stint in your sign, and on December 21st, the winter solstice arrives, christening your house of money. It's a fine time to consider a pre-New Year's purge of clothes and junk that would find a better home at Goodwill. Giving makes you feel great, which is probably why you were known as one of the happiest zodiac signs. They say that generous people are the luckiest, and your largesse of spirit comes back to you in surprising ways. Whatever you do this season, you are apt to find that luck turns your way, especially in matters of finance.
Wow.
Cool. That
I can
sounds
use
that's a
I
good
can
one.
use some finance.
Yeah, I could use that too. And so
I
we
think we all
have
could.
okay, wait, now we have a child born at the end of July. No, June of June. So what's that? That's not Gemini, is it? What's the end of June?
That's
June
Cancer.
28th. June 28th is
Yeah.
Cancer.
Cancer?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, then give us Cancer.
All right,
Don't give us
Cancer.
Cancer.
You did that
The
already.
Okay.
oh
No.
God,
Oh, you did Leo. You did Leo. I'm
Leo.
sorry.
Yeah, Leo. It's in Cancer now.
yeah, Cancer, which is power color is silver.
Nice.
Um, Winter solstice astrology is all about love for you, Cancer. Your beloved or your closest family members and friends are apt to appreciate coming home to you. You do well hosting a gathering and being the unifying element in the different connections between the people in your life. When you sneak in some time alone, pull out your journal and start writing down some resolutions for 2024. The heavy Capricorn energy around the solstice and in the month that follows may keep you reserved, but once 2024 is in full gear, there's no stopping you.
Wow. That's cool.
Wow, that sounds
Yeah,
powerful. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm almost scared to hear mine. Pisces.
I
Okay.
want to change my zodiac sign.
Me too.
Let's see. Pisces. Oh, here you are. Pisces. Like we said, Pisces power color is light green. And
Hmm.
the winter solstice accentuates your house of friends and community. Pisces, friends and community Pisces. The tonus is set to refresh the good times with your pals and put silly misunderstandings behind you. Generosity of spirit is the phrase of the day, and your friends love your innate ability to give. It's a wonderful time to explore different neighborhoods and new haunts with your besties. You're in the mood to mix things up, so go places that excite you and go with your gang.
All right. It sounds great to me. You
Hmm.
hear that, gang? Go with it. Go with it.
Yeah.
Okay, now we got two for two of the people who aren't here. And James's birthday is September 17th, so that makes him a Virgo.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And William's birthday is October 18th, and that makes him a Libra.
Okay.
Okay. So we already did Libra, right?
Yes. Oh, I can read it
So
again if y'all
Virgo.
want, but we can
So
do Virgo. We can do Virgo right now.
Yeah, yeah.
I knew a girl
Okay.
named Virginia, and the name of Virginia, they called her Virgin for short, but not for long.
Boo.
Thank
This
you.
guy.
Cute,
I'm
cute.
quiet. 2 shows a day.
Yeah.
Yeesh. Continue.
So yeah, Virgo, ooh, pardon me. So Virgo, whose power color is brown,
Hmm.
says the winter solstice marks the sun's entry into Capricorn, where it is joined by Mercury, the planet of communication. Mercury is your ruler, and it's urging you to apply creativity to all of your endeavors. Whether it's redecorating your living room, journaling, or diving into photography,
Hmm.
you have an extra artistic flair with words and images right now. Additionally, in the days around the solstice, you may be the object of someone's special attention.
Hmm.
Check for your astrological compatibility, but of course, trust your gut more than anything. Others are noticing you now, so don't be afraid to hold out for the best date or mate.
Oh, that's a good one.
You know,
Hmm.
I hear a lot of journal writing in these other, zodiac signs. I no journal writing for Taurus though.
No,
Yeah.
different.
They didn't say anything for us for Pisces, did they?
You know, it's like you got to follow your what's called. I think follow your
Mm.
instincts. I think that's the whole
Yeah.
point. Not your journal, your instincts.
The basic
Okay.
instinct.
Yeah, I see that Adam was in the room saying you gave them cancer.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, thank you. No, we didn't give anyone cancer. Okay, yeah, but yeah. Yes, that was quite great. I don't understand. You know what? I'm here And you know where you can post here in the thing, I guess in order to do Facebook, I've got to go to Facebook to go into the comments.
Oh yeah, for like the to reply in the comments to the
Yeah,
audience.
yeah. So that's
Yeah.
kind of crazy. Um, this thing here.
There's supposed to be a way that the Facebook comments come into StreamYard.
They're there, but
Yeah.
I can. Oh, maybe this recipe. Okay, hold on. I see a thing here that might be the correct thing. It says manage access. It should be here. Uh, yes, I don't know why it's not doing what it's supposed to do. It's here. All right. Yep, yep, yep. It's supposed to be here, but I don't see why it's not doing what it's supposed to do. Hmm, this is weird. It says it's active. All right, so I checked and it says it is there, but I do not know why it is not talking. Why
We'll
it's
figure
not.
it out.
Well, we know that apparently people are being able to comment and in the Facebook chat, I guess, but we are not able to see them. Let me see. Okay, let's see. Okay, this shows us here. I'm trying to see where the discussions are because this is weird. Like I can see the chat. All right, this is open chat. Open chat. One member active. That may be me. All right. I think yeah, that would be me. But I don't see how it is that is Adam hearing. How is he hearing? Are you hearing it in Facebook? And can you hear me in Facebook?
Yeah, it's on like so when I came in initially, like this was the way that I was looking at it through, like where you could only you could just like say stuff in chat. That's when I was doing earlier. And
But could you
you
hear?
can we can hear everything. You can hear everything, yes.
Ah, but
It's
here
like
you
being
can't see it.
no, you can see it too.
What can you see? Me or just me
No,
and
you should be able to see everybody because I remember like I could see everybody that was
you,
like participating
you gotta
when
be
I was
kidding.
why?
Because when I look at it, all it shows is me.
Oh yeah? That's
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
why I go
watching
get.
it's like watching a television show. You can watch, but you can't participate. Can you just watch it?
Uh, so it is right now live, right?
should be, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, because when
and
I came in through Facebook, like,
it's live. It's live in Facebook anyway. So just keep smiling. Cheese. So can you see? You hearing and seeing? Can you see me or you see all of us? I'm talking to Adam right now.
yeah.
It's a live stream. So is it
Yeah.
showing all of us or is it just showing
I
my
just I just went on Facebook. I see all of us and the
excellent,
captioning.
excellent.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. So obviously I did something right, but only I can't see it. That's
I
great.
mean, it depends on where you're trying to view it from, I guess.
Yeah, I mean I'm fine because I'm viewing now from I'm in StreamYard because I can't see it in
Oh,
um in anything
what,
else.
Facebook? Because I mean, that's
Right,
where I,
right.
I think like that's where you if you want to like view everybody, that's probably where you have to view it from is from
See, I
Facebook.
see everybody in StreamYard. And that's why I thought I'd be able to see everybody in Facebook. And the Facebook has a 10-second delay.
Hmm.
So yeah, well, it works at least. Now we know it actually does work,
Yeah.
even though I cannot see it working, that it works. Fabulous. All right. Who else did we miss? Whose zodiacs have we missed?
Um.
I guess Nikki's.
Nikki was Virgo.
Oh, okay.
So wait, okay, we have Pisces, Aquarius. Aquarius. We did not do Aquarius.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to do Aquarius, and Aquarius is what's called power color is blue, by the way.
Nice power
And
color.
And for Aquarius, it says the Sun and Mercury both enter your house of endings and new beginnings during the 2023 winter solstice. Next year will be a big year for you, Aquarius, so clear out the projects, social obligations, and daily habits that no longer serve you. You
Wow.
want to make space for expansive, exciting new opportunities to enter your life. Look back on old notes and diaries to see what you were hoping for in years past. This upcoming year belongs to you as Pluto enters your sign. Will it transmit for the next 20 years?
Oh,
See, everybody got
yeah.
diaries and journals. You know.
Yep.
I know I don't have one.
We don't need diaries and journals because we're following our instincts, right, man.
Oh,
Yeah, and
okay.
it
All
said to
right.
manifest everything that we
That's
needed.
right. Okay.
Like I said, with original and experimental Uranus in your sign, you may even feel a little bit ahead of your time.
Mm.
Hey, don't experiment with my Uranus.
That's for Uranus.
Yeah.
I'm
With your
not
own
going there.
Oh man.
Uh,
Ah, uh, fingerprints. No, fingerprints.
no, stop it. All of you. All of you. Um, okay, say I was saying, if you know that your expanded sign information, like rising, etc., and something moon, because
Yeah.
we're just doing the basics. We're not going with all of
Yeah,
the rising sign and who's on the cusp
we
and
yeah,
things
we
of that
did
ilk. Yeah,
where the sun's rising.
right.
yeah.
What was the name of that lady who used to do astrology every day in the newspaper? What was her name? Jeanette something or
Jean
other.
something? No,
Jean. I forgot.
name.
I forgot her name.
Was
Yeah.
it Jean Shepherd? Or, I can't remember the name.
No,
But you
Gene
said
Shepard
it.
is the
But
Christmas story guy.
the
Okay.
writer.
By the way,
Yeah.
I think the only one we haven't done is I think is a Scorpio. I think
Okay, what's Scorpio? I don't know anyone that's Scorpio. Do you?
I
By,
don't
by
think
the
so.
way, by the way, why is it that these cool signs have songs and Taurus? Does Taurus have a song? Because Scorpio and Aquarius and
Hmm.
We're too
Oh,
cool to have a sign.
Pisces doesn't have a sign. It didn't have a song. I don't
let's
think
see.
anybody hardly has a sign. Well, Sagittarius does.
a
Uh,
song.
Aquarius.
uh-huh.
Oh, we
You
didn't do
know,
Gemini
remember
either. I don't
that?
think.
It's a song by Eddie Kendrick. I'm a son of Sagittarius. Remember that song?
Yeah, I think the ones that we haven't done are Aries, Gemini, and
Oh,
Scorpio.
Gemini. Dot is Gemini.
Oh, okay.
My sister's Gemini too.
Hmm.
Okay, cool.
She's two-faced.
All right, man.
That's okay. Anyway, go ahead.
All right, so Gemini, by the way, Gemini's power color is yellow.
Hmm.
So the winter solstice falls in your house of partnerships and legal matters. With Pluto, the planet of self-transformation, finishing up a transit in the same sector, you have a rare opportunity to do a reset with the specific matters that have dragged you down in the past. Find a quiet moment and consider what you would like to begin in the new year. Opportunities abound, so rest up, clear your mind, and prepare for abundance. And don't forget to check your rising sign and sister signs for more intel.
All right. See, I don't know rising signs or sister signs. That's where it starts to get too
A
complex.
little hazy.
Yeah, it gets complex. I don't like complexity. Just give me the broad strokes. The broad strokes. Okay,
Okay.
so and that is Gemini. How about Aries?
Okay, let's see. Aries. All right,
Oh,
Aries.
Aries. Aries, I thought was a cool sign.
Yeah, Aries' power color is red, by the way.
Mm,
And for Aries, it says this time of year, you're typically ready to go wild with fun activities on a packed calendar. But the especially heavy Earth energy may put you in a more slow-moving mood. This mellow vibe will likely be good for your relationships and your longer-term business plans. Sometimes Aries are pigeonholed as impatient and brash. This
mm.
winter solstice will shine a light on your more mature traits, and you will magnetically pull good luck to yourself. You won't need to chase anyone or anything. Spending time with your best friends based on your zodiac is apt to bring joy to your heart, and you may just love the way your oldest friends make you feel. Although
Oh,
you are known to chase excitement, this solstice may help you enjoy the feeling of stillness just as much.
that's nice.
Yeah,
That's a nice one. I like the ones that focus on friendship and you're reestablishing those bonds and those relationships. I think that's
yeah.
very good. So what else is left? So were those the only ones, or was there one more?
Scorpio.
We
Yeah,
did Scorpio. We did not do. Okay.
Scorpio. We did not do no.
Okay.
By the way, for earlier, like I didn't get to say it, but for the power color for Leo is orange. Um, I don't know if I got to say that, but
Yeah, you did. We gave all them all at the same time. But
yeah.
think about it, man. See, that means that Roman Maricas and you should all be Leo because you all should all have orange.
I'm gonna try to find something nice and green to wear.
Yeah.
Um, but for Scorpio, like I said, power color is black. Um, and at least I think, yeah, power color is black. And it says for Scorpio, this is a very lighthearted time of year for you, Scorpio. The winter solstice falls in your house of socializing, so of course you should get about and have fun. Mercury, the power of communication, aligns with the winter solstice and gives you a chance to laugh and breathe. You are coming out of a super hardworking end of the year, and the pressure is finally off. You are always thinking ahead, though, Scorpio, and will enjoy lighting a candle on New Year's Eve, meditating for a few minutes, and making your best resolutions ever.
All right.
That's your uncle, the Scorpio, I think.
Oh,
Which
yes.
one?
Jeffrey.
Oh, okay.
That
He's
sounds
not working
good.
hard though. He's hardly
He's
working.
Oh.
hardly working. Hardly working. There we go.
You know, these
If you guys want,
Hmm.
I can tell you the sister signs. They have like the sister signs
Sure.
listed. Um, so there are 6 pairs of sister signs in astrology.
Hmm.
So the 6 pairs are Aries and Libra, Taurus and Scorpio, Gemini and Sagittarius, Cancer and Capricorn, Leo and Aquarius, and Virgo and Pisces.
Hmm.
And they said like they have like the Reader's Digest version of things for Aries and Libra. They'll build an empire together. And they said the challenge is power struggles. Then
Hmm.
for Taurus and Scorpio, they'll have a deep relationship, but the challenge is stubbornness.
Hmm.
Um, for Gemini and Sagittarius, they'll embark on adventures, but the challenge is commitment issues. Um, Cancer and Capricorn, they'll make their mark on the world, but their challenge is handling stress. Leo and Aquarius is they'll challenge the status quo. The challenge is balancing extroverted and introverted natures.
Hmm.
And Virgo and Pisces is they'll give unconditionally to each other, and the challenge is making the first move.
Hmm. Those are interesting. Hmm.
Yeah, they actually have more like what's called more detailed stuff if you want me to read that, but I don't know like, if that's a
Maybe for
thing.
the people, maybe for the signs that are here, because we have here what only Taurus, Pisces,
Taurus,
and
Pisces,
Capricorn, right?
Adam's
And
Cancer.
Cancer. So
Hmm.
those are all we have. So go ahead. You might as well just do those.
I just want to hear
Okay,
good. I just want to hear good stuff. I don't hear anything bad.
Really good stuff.
okay. So we'll read the one for Taurus and Scorpio first. Um, Taurus and Scorpio are both known for their depth and intensity in relationships. The energy between Taurus and Scorpio is all about desire and power, which they seek out in different ways. For Taurus, these desires hinge on value, both within the self and in the material sense. They feel powerful when they're secure in themselves and when they have tangible financial and material possessions they deem worthy. Behringer explains, for Scorpio, the thirst for power lies in a more spiritual way. They seek power in the sense of authority and dominance. Taurus and
Hmm.
Scorpio might be the two most stubborn signs of the bunch, so finding common ground between them might take some time. As fixed signs, neither is likely to budge first. However, when Taurus and Scorpio come together successfully and their lives are moving in the same direction, they have a romantic or deeply intimate relationship that feels unshakable. As these two get more comfortable with each other, Taurus will help Scorpio feel secure enough to share their feelings, and Scorpio will help Taurus open up and learn to trust people.
Wow, that sounds nice. But nobody has that. Scorpio,
Yeah,
Taurus.
Taurus is not really. Taurus is not stubborn at all.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
refuse to believe that. I just.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's nothing you
Anyway.
can do to change my mind. So, huh,
All right. Well, how about
let's see. You want to do, how about Cancer and Capricorn?
yeah. What is that?
Cancer and Capricorn represent the axis of commitment and devotion. As cardinal signs, they share strong convictions and a desire to make their mark on the world. Both are dutiful and committed to taking charge in whatever life throws at them. Cancers rely on their intuitive hearts and move with empathy. Their leadership often comes from a sacred place, says Barringer. Capricorns show authority in a public facing way. They use logic to problem solve and lead in a more concrete way.
Hmm.
If Cancer seeks to provide for others by offering emotional security and empathy, Capricorn provides security by bringing order and structure. A successful relationship between Cancer and Capricorn is built on deep trust and mutual respect for the other person. Both of these signs understand the work and sacrifice it takes to build a lasting legacy, but they deal with the stress in different ways. Earthy Capricorn is known to be less emotional and more logically driven, while Cancer is famous for being sensitive and moody. This disconnect can be a sticking point in relationships, but if both partners can learn to be vulnerable with each other, these two can build a lasting relationship that is both emotionally and financially enriching.
That's nice. So, how about Pisces?
Let's see. All right, so it's Virgo and Pisces. Um, As mutable signs, these two are flexible in how they approach life. Think of Virgo and Pisces as the connection between the physical world and the dream realm, respectively. Both these signs know how to tap into their intuition with ease, but their insights come from different places. Virgos are tethered to material connections like reputation, status, and relationships with others. Ultimately, they take notice of small details on the surface, says Behringer. Pisces are more acquainted with things beyond that, like our subconscious, abstract ideas, and spirituality. They take notice of what's unseen. Virgos and Pisces make a terrific match in love if you can get them on the same wavelength. They each know how to approach difficult conversations and challenges while being open-minded about their partner's perspective. They're also both givers in a relationship and will go above and beyond to get the details just right for their partner. The real trick is getting them to admit their feelings for each other. Neither is likely to make the first move, but if you can encourage each half of this pair to say what's on their mind and stand firm in what they want, a beautiful relationship will blossom between them. These
Yay.
inspirational zodiac quotes just might help them get on the right track. So there's like a separate link for that.
Ah,
Um,
well, that's nice. If you had somebody in your life that was Virgo, which I don't, except my sisters, of course. I have
yeah,
Virgo sisters.
all right. And Cranston, you're a Libra, right?
No, he's Capricorn.
Capricorn.
Oh,
You did his Capricorn.
oh, you're Capricorn.
Yeah, Libra, of course, is.
James is I think a Libra.
Ah,
Oh,
he is.
He was September 7, July, August, September 17th. Yeah.
okay. Let me do Libra right now.
Yeah, but I
Libra.
know also who is it? What is William? He's December or something, isn't he? What is he?
It's
Who's this?
October 18th.
October 18th. Who's December? My mother. Okay, my mother's. Okay.
Okay. So for Aries and Libra, let's start with Aries' sister sign pairing with Libra. People born under both these signs are natural born leaders who aren't afraid to chase their dreams, but their motivations differ. Aries are the fire sign, so they're very concerned with self image. They make things happen based on self satisfaction, like their ambitions and passions, says Behringer. On the other hand, Libra, who is the sociable and relationship oriented air sign, is more interested in the impact they make on others. They're motivated by connection.
Hmm.
Because of their different approaches to success, it's not uncommon for power struggles to arise between these signs. But if they can come together to support each other's career aspirations and goals, nothing can stand in the way of these two building an empire. This power couple knows how to command attention anytime they enter the room, and they're always on the cutting edge of what's trendy and fashionable.
Well, that's nice for those who are trendy and fashionable.
Hmm. All right, and let's see. I guess like the only one we haven't done is Gemini and Sagittarius, I think.
And we know Sagittarius people, so we should. What is
Mhm.
Marika's? What is she?
I
Her
don't know.
birthday's April, isn't it? Isn't she April 30th?
I think she's a Taurus as well.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right.
Oh, okay. So Gemini and Sagittarius just might be maybe the most similar sister sign pairing of the bunch. As the mutable signs, they're very free thinking and intelligent zodiac signs, and they're fueled by their shared love of the unknown. Geminis have the fortitude to investigate and ask questions nobody thought to ask. Their restlessness often causes them to take shortcuts, says Behringer. Sagittarius sees life experience as the greatest teacher and will weather the storm if it means they'll grow as a result. Neither of these signs likes to stay put in one place for too long, which is why they're naturally drawn to each other. They're happy to keep things casual and see where life takes them without too much expectation.
Hmm.
However, their love of freedom is one of the reasons these two have trouble committing. It takes the perfect timing, a deep connection, and some serious conversations for Sagittarius and Gemini to agree to settle down together. But if they can pull it off, it is pretty much guaranteed that love will quickly become the greatest adventure of all.
Aw, that sounds very sweet.
Yeah, and and that's it for all the sister pairings.
All right. So there we go, you all. You heard what your solstice zodiac sign readings are. I don't know. For mine, it's kind of like, getting together all the friends in your crew to do things. It's hard. I gotta tell you because everybody now is all over the place, so I think it's more difficult. So I
Yeah,
guess you have to actually be very judicious,
Yeah, intentional, I
very
would say.
aggressive about getting people together and planning to get together, which, is great because SojournerCon 2024 will be coming up. So everybody should go to SojournerCon, and that way we all get to meet and do things and travel.
Yeah.
SojournerCon, that Galveston,
We'll be there.
2024. All right. So, now I guess we wanted to, go through. We had talked a little bit about that Saturnalia being at the same time the pagan festival that we use to kind of, well, as we learned when I was in school, that we have a lot of the Christian holidays that were just kind of would done overlay over pagan holidays that already existed, so people would be more likely to celebrate them. And so Saturnalia is the holiday that our, big Christmas holiday is kind of layered over. As in that holiday, it's the gift giving and the partying and the drinking and celebrating the end of the season, going into winter. It's originally was to celebrate, as they say, the god Saturn, but even that is an overlay of more ancient pagan rituals. So a lot of these are just one ritual holiday celebration covered by another, covered by another. And right now, this we talked about how even in Star Trek they had the festival thing, or the concept of chaos, and people just running around frenetically doing whatever they wanted to do. That's also part of the Saturnalia. But I think that the Christian holiday, Christmas, kind of put a damper on that, tamp that down. So all we have left now is the gift giving part of the program and the feasting part of the program, and the um concepts we were talking. What was that thing called? The weird thing where they had the horse's head, and the person carries it around, and they're covered like with a sheet. You go from house to house, and you tell the rich people to give you stuff.
Don
And if you,
Corleone,
yeah, well, you think about what is it?
This guy.
The song.
that Godfather.
The, uh-huh. I'm
Yeah.
ignoring him. Um, in the song "Wish You Merry Christmas,"
Oh, God
where they
rest you. Yeah.
yeah, wish you Merry Christmas when they knock
Hmm.
on your door and say, bring us some figgy pudding and bring it right here. We won't go until we get some.
Oh yeah, the whole
That
caroling thing.
that's right, and that's what it is. It is a holdover from those pagan rituals where people who were uh, poor or slaves or whatever. I mean, if you look at it, even the Saturnalia um, that they are currently practicing in Chester in the UK, that's one of the things that they say, that practice where everyone, was, to join in on the fun, even the people who were, in, bondage, or what do you call it, servitude. Even those people could join in the fun and make demands, I guess, like to bring us some figgy pudding. We won't go until we get some type of thing, or all of that. So I think it's
Isn't
very
it
interesting.
weird?
Hmm.
Isn't it weird how they sing that song? Like I heard that song inside a store, and Bing Crosby was singing it,
Hmm.
and he sang it so like luxuriously. You know what I mean? It seemed to be more of a thuggery song.
Yeah, it is. But think of it this way: they only let you do that one time a year. Like you say, 364 days a year, they're on you, on your back, you know? And you get one day out of the year that you get to be rowdy and, loud, and when midnight hits, you better get yourself, back to your room, and the next day you better be up and ready to go back to servitude or whatever it is that you're doing
Right, but
for
should it
whoever
be
the
a Bing?
masters are.
Should it be a Bing Crosby song? That sounds
Well,
like it
it's
should be a.
weird. It's weird, but again, it's just kind of moved forward, and people aren't really listening to the
People
words.
don't listen to. Yeah, people don't listen to the words.
I mean,
It
I did
sounds
for a long
nice.
time. It's, oh, we
Yeah,
wish you Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, but then you don't listen to all the very brash, you know.
I'm gonna kick your ass. You got 5 minutes to bring me some pudding.
Right, right. I
I'm
mean,
not
we have
leaving till I
figgy
get it.
pudding. I'm not playing around
Yep.
with you.
And it's not really good pudding either.
Yeah, but you know
Figgy
what?
pudding is
You
not
better
very
make it good.
tasty.
You better
You
make
better
it
make it
anyway.
good.
It may be
You better
bad,
make
but you
it and
better
make it
give me
taste good.
some.
That's
That's
right. I'm
right.
not leaving.
Well, it could be they're saying we're not legal until we get some, and they're saying it in a fun sort of way. And then the rich people that they're soliciting will have their servants chase them away or do a Mr. Burns release the hounds. And
Actually, what they're supposed to do is give you your stuff. They have to give it to you. That's the
Or that's
one day
hell
of the
to
year where they
pay.
have to do it.
Or hell to pay, right?
Yeah, or they'll beat your ass. That's basically what it comes down to. There's no playing around. You have to do it.
And they won't get charged with a crime or anything, right?
No, I mean that's your day. That is your purge day. You know, you get to go in, make your demands. They aren't going to fight with you, complain. They give you your stuff, and then you go away. You know, give me
So
what
it's a
I
good
want, and I go away.
tune. It's a
Hmm.
good tune, and nobody listens to the words.
Yeah, but that was some serious business. You know, that people expected to get their stuff. I mean, they were talking. I think about that horse thing where they take that thing, the horse's skull, and they take it down. Same thing from place to place and asking for their whatever they want. Yeah, you better give that to them because they get thuggish.
so this is the
Well,
nightmare before Christmas. Then
yeah, we were
Yeah.
watching some Christmas traditions in Europe, and some of that Santa Claus stuff. I tell you, it's dangerous.
Oh wow.
Wow.
We read about the thing. Where is it in Switzerland? Where they have Santa. What is it? Santa Claus and Schmutzli. And
Schmutzy.
he's schmutzy, and he travels around with this guy, but they have a donkey, and they go to your house from house to house and determine whether or not you have been a good kid or a bad kid. And they have this big book, and they open the book, and they go through the book, and they start, recounting the bad things you did. Of course, your parents have been in contact with the person who has the book, telling them all the bad things you did, and then
Snitch.
they will make determination as to whether or not you've been bad or good. And this one woman, we were reading this article, she said that she wasn't from there, and so she was asking local people about it. And this one young woman was saying when she was a kid, I guess later on she found out when she became older that it was her uncles, I guess, and father uncles who had done the thing, and they came there with the actual donkey, and the two men dressed in the outfits and said that she had been bad, and he put her in a burlap sack and put her on the donkey and took her like
Well, that was the
away.
legend, right? Because it was a schmutzy is the person that accompanies Santa Claus,
That's right.
and if you're bad, you don't just get a lump of coal. They
Nope.
put you in the sack. They take you in the woods. They beat you with sticks and
Yep.
make you into a slave.
Yep. That's what happens to you.
that's when Keith Morrison comes out and says, "So we will follow up on this after the commercial." So,
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy because this girl thought this was it for her. She thought they put her in a bag and they were taking her out to the woods. So she thought that thing was real. At six
To
years
be
old.
beaten with sticks and turned into a slave.
Yeah, she thought that was a real thing. And because they did it so well and made a big show of it and thought that they're reading out of this book the things that she had done. And so the woman was saying how, you know, maybe they gone a little too far with their stuff, which is just their Schwitzy is exactly the same as Krampus. But Krampus is not just some guy, traveling alongside. Krampus is with the horns and the cloven feet.
Crump is a monster.
Right.
But getting beaten by stick,
Just the same thing.
getting beaten with sticks and turned into a slave is not great either, though.
No, but Krampus does the same thing. He puts you in the burlap bag, he takes you, beats you with the birch sticks, and they take you to hell.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
That's what
maybe being
Krampus
a
does.
slave is not so bad. Maybe being a slave
Yeah.
is not so.
Slavery's a little bit better than Krampus being Krampus. Krampus is pretty bad. I mean, he takes you off to the netherworld. That's what
But
happens to the bad children.
but in United States, Chris Kringle, if you're bad, all that happens to you, either you don't get a toy or you
Uh
get a
huh.
lump of coal.
Right. That's it.
They're
Or if you
drastic.
see, Santa Claus when he comes to your house, he'll blow pepper in your eye.
That's kind
That's
of
what
messed up too.
Yeah, that is.
That's
But
messed
those
up
are the
too.
things that we learned about Santa Claus. But also, you know, I knew about Krampus, but that was not something that we really you know did at our house or anything. But we knew what it was.
I never knew about Krampus till I got older.
Hmm.
You knew about Krampus as a kid?
Not when I was a young, maybe like fifth grade. not
That's
you know
kid.
K through K through the fifth grade. I think is when we learned about Krampus,
I wish I
and
had
that
known
was
about Krampus as a kid.
why, man, that would make
Because
your life so terrible.
no, I would make other kids' lives horrible. I was
How
scared of the
so?
crap out of them. I was scared of
Wait,
crap out
Wait.
of them, especially
All
my
he'd
right.
younger
he'd
siblings.
report people to Krampus.
Yeah. So we're getting down to the last final minutes of the show, and I wanted to know if you all have any holiday plans. What is everybody planning for the Christmas holidays?
Staying inside where it's warm and having nibbles. The families are getting together for nibbles instead of a big dinner.
Oh, that's nice. That's, this sounds manageable. Very manageable. How about you, Cranston? What are your plans?
One of my sisters is inviting
What's
everybody over to
nibbles?
her
What kind of
house.
nibbles?
We're going to hang out over there, and
What kind of nibbles?
I don't.
Cranston's giving his thing. Don't you should have asked about the nibbles before Cranston started talking?
He's on a delay.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
That's
we don't know what. She usually goes all out with this really overpriced but extremely delicious stuff that she brings over. So we're looking forward to that.
all right. Enjoy that. Nobody's sending us anything like that, I don't think. Okay, now Otto had the question to Sonia about nibbles. What is the nibbles? In
Different,
my mind, I'm thinking I know what that is, but I could be wrong, and he's actually right. So what is it?
yeah, different appetizers, cheeses. Instead of a big roast beef, we'll have some roast beef slices and things like that. And Christmas cookies. I'm gonna make some Jamaican grisadas, I hope, and maybe some coconut drops. We'll see what tomorrow brings.
Why is it issues with getting ingredients?
I got the ingredients. It's getting the time because I
Ah,
also have to help get the house ready because everybody's
right.
coming over here.
Oh, okay, understood. Um, Otto, what are your plans?
I don't have any. Also, my question was out there, but it's time delayed. You know, it's like delayed. So I didn't mean to interrupt Cranston. I'm sorry, Cranston. It's not me. It's the delay.
Mm-hmm.
It's the delay or whatever is going on.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you have no plans, Otto, for your Christmas thing, your holiday,
Absolutely not.
going
I'm
through the
gonna
into the new
have an
year.
old fashioned. I'm gonna have an old fashioned New York City Christmas where I do nothing, I get nothing, I watch March of the Wooden Soldiers of King Kong, and go to bed.
All right, sounds great.
Oh,
How about
all
you?
right.
How about you, Evan? What's your Christmas gonna look like? I can't hear you. Is that me?
I
Ah,
feel like most of it's going to be like spending time with family, probably time with my girlfriend, online and stuff, like hitting people up to see if they got what I sent them for
mm-hmm.
Christmas and see if they like it. Um, that's pretty much what it's going to be for me. Probably like kind of the same ending as Otto's, like eventually falling asleep, but I'll be just having a different activity going through the day.
Cool. I'm gonna sit back and watch turkey be made, and then I'm going to eat said turkey with cranberry sauce and stuffing, which to me is the ultimate of all things when you're cooking. Turkey, cranberry sauce, stuffing. That is the what do you call it? The triumvirate of holiday eating. And if I have just that, I'm fine, and I'm good with that.
And she won't leave until she gets some.
You know, won't leave until I
That's
get
right.
some. That's
Adam,
right.
Adam says I'm happy not to be working. Might work on some cider cookies, Christmas specials, and food.
All right.
That sounds good.
You know what? The thing
Yeah,
is so funny. Do they have Christmas specials like they used to have when we were young?
Charlie Brown. I mean, the old
I
one.
Yeah,
mean,
The old one.
No, like
Charlie.
new ones that they make
yeah, like
now.
new ones. Yeah.
No, there's a movie on Amazon with Eddie Murphy, Candy Cane Lane. That's pretty fun.
Okay. Okay. And Adam
I think
says
there's
making
one that
phone calls and checking on homies and war crimes. All right. Well, that's
I,
What
yeah.
about the What
I
about the
think
old
there's
cartoons? What about cartoons?
there's a new movie that came out a little while ago with like Ludacris and Lil Rel in it. I
Hmm.
think that's a Christmas movie that came out pretty recently.
So you got Candy
But
Cane
like,
Lane. You got this ludicrous movie.
but like you
Is Jingle
said,
Jangle on Netflix? I'm sorry,
But
Otto.
like you
Go
said,
ahead.
but like you said, Evan, it's like when you're a kid, you don't want to watch movies with real people in them, right? So
Yeah, that's yeah.
so
Yeah.
are there any cartoons that are that came
For
out then?
Well,
for context, like I told them this a little while ago. I don't really like when I was a kid. I didn't want to watch anything that had real people in it because I was like you could have me sitting in front of a TV for like hours, but the moment I saw a real person, I was gone, man. So
Only cartoons and puppet shows. Thank you.
all right, all right,
Candy,
Sonia, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
that's okay. Candy Cane Lane has some sort of animated sequences.
Hmm.
I'm not. If I can't, if I say anything more, it'll give away this plot.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Well, I'm
Uh,
going to watch Futurama's Christmas shows because I do that all the time every year. I love all the what is it, Santa Bot because he's
Oh yeah.
terrible, and I love those. So I'm going to watch those, and then I am going to watch various and sundry iterations of Christmas Carol, which we always do, and we do multiple times throughout the season, and I'm going to do it again. Let's see what else I want to watch. I'm going to probably uh see the Batman Christmas stuff. Any Batman Christmas things, I'm going to watch those, which means that that will be the second Batman, right? Because that's Christmas, and then also the Long Kiss Goodnight, which I haven't seen for a while. I want to watch that too.
Batman Returns.
Oh, absolutely. And Adam says watching that corny March of the Tin Soldiers is a tradition. It absolutely is. And in fact, Otto was saying that is on the list of to watch. Definitely
March
like
of
to
the
watch
Wooden Soldiers.
March of the Wooden Soldiers. After, yeah, Futurama Robot Santa episodes absolutely is. You say they are classic, and I'm all into that, and that is what I'm
You
going to
know
be
what
watching.
else?
What else?
You know what else? When I was a kid, we went to Radio City Music Hall. We used to go every year, and one year we watched Bed Knobs and Broomsticks,
Oh wow.
the,
Oh,
and that was pretty good.
yeah. Also, since they have this Willy Wonka stuff out now, I will not watch the new one, but I will watch the old one, and then hopefully soon my Willy Wonka purse will get here, and I
Ah,
can.
What
Um,
about the what about the
supposedly
new one? You don't like?
the new one said it's supposed to be good. I haven't seen it yet. I've seen enough clips that intrigue me.
um, if you're looking for more Batman stuff, Christmas Batman stuff, they do have the little Merry Little Batman thing on Amazon Prime, Amazon Video. That one's pretty good. I liked it. Me and my girlfriend
okay,
watched it together and we liked it.
all right, I'll check it out then. I like that one, and I want the one with the Joker, the one in it for the Christmas with the Joker.
Oh yeah, they're from the
Actually,
show.
yes, yes, I
Yeah.
like that.
And Marvel has the What If series, and the episode that drops at 3 Eastern tonight is What If Happy Hogan Saves Christmas.
Hmm.
It's supposed to be I think it's a Die Hard ripoff. We'll see.
Okay.
All
I
right,
shouldn't say ripoff, homage. They've
homage.
been
Right.
Okay,
they've been doing
Homage.
homages to different movies
all
so
right.
far in the three. So we'll see what happens.
I have not seen What Ifs in a while. The last What If I saw had the wasp in it.
They just Thursday night, 22nd, the night of the 22nd, started back season 2.
Oh
Okay. So
wow,
that
well,
And they
that's
release a new one every day.
all
So
right. Well, cool. Then that's good to know. I'll be on it. All
I got a
right.
what if. I got a
Yes.
what if. What if Marvel started to do good stories?
you might be pleased with the What If series. Whoever's the story editor on this go round so far has been doing pretty good.
I
okay.
like the previous What Ifs. I thought those were good. So if
I
this
didn't
is a
like them.
new, if they you didn't like any of them?
Nah,
I'm going to tell you what I did like. I don't know what it's called, but the show where they talked with Thor was,
that was funny.
If
that
Thor was
thing.
the only child,
No, this is one when Thor is actual Chris Hemsworth, and he's moved in with this guy. He had to find someone to live with to pay his rent because he didn't know how to do anything to pay his rent. So he got someone to come in to be his assistant who's supposed to be paying, but he got an assistant so the assistant could go get a job to pay his rent.
Yeah,
So
that was funny.
it was
He
so
was such a slacker.
yeah, I mean, it's complete 100% slacker. He could do nothing, but he had the type
It
of
didn't try.
personality.
It didn't try to
You know,
do nothing.
yes, he didn't try. So if I don't what they were know what they're called, but look those up. They're so funny. There's like three Thor ones, and they are hilarious. They're just fantastic. So, anybody else, there anything they want to communicate,
Um,
for the holiday season?
I wanted to make a comment on like what Adam said about watching that corny March of the Tin Soldiers
Uh-huh.
is a
Wouldn't.
tradition. That's yeah, he
Yeah.
said wooden soldiers is a
Mhm.
tradition. I mean that's so like I remember like watching that movie back when I was a kid,
Mhm.
and that was one of the few things that I would watch that actually had real people in it. Um, and that the part near the end when they finally like get like all the
Mhm.
soldiers to like actually start moving when they
Mhm.
actually like, activate them, that's always like even now I'm kind of like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's great.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
great. I love that as a
Me
kid.
too. That's great.
I love that as a kid.
I did
And
not ever
the
see
thing
the
is
March
about
of
that
the Wooden
movie.
Soldiers. Mhm.
The thing is about that movie is a lot of people like 30 years ago never heard of that movie.
I
Yeah,
did not know it. I did not know of it until Otto introduced me to it. And they call March of the Wooden Soldiers and also Babes in Toyland, I think they say.
Yeah, it's a
yeah,
New York City tradition.
Mhm.
Every year,
Excellent.
even now they show that.
wow,
And I remember we first moved to Texas, and he was calling the stations, the television stations, asking when they were going to play March of the Wooden Soldiers. And they're like, the Wood of the Whatsies? They had no
like
Or
idea what
what?
it was.
Blockbuster. Or Blockbuster. They never heard of it.
Yeah.
Blockbuster.
How did you get it?
I think I got it sent for on tape from New York, straight from
Hmm.
New York.
Yeah.
Oh
Remember
wow,
that?
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember we got it from somewhere because they didn't have
Right.
it here.
Right.
So yeah, that was definitely a family favorite. And then, strangely, then they started playing it on television.
yeah,
Yeah. I think a lot of people move around. That's what I
Yeah,
think.
maybe people moving from south to north to south and said, "Hey, where's asking like you did?
And,
Where's?"
and the Yule log. The Yule log.
Hmm.
oh yeah, the Yule log.
Yeah, if you don't have a chimney, fireplace, you turn on the television for the Yule log.
Hmm.
And now, let's face it, you go online and there is so many very beautifully rendered Yule logs now that you can see.
Yeah,
So they're really nice too.
yeah, definitely, they're really great.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff if you really look that you will find that'll heighten the holiday spirit. I got to tell you, it's hard when your children are very young. You really always into the Christmas spirit. But the children get older and they move away from getting things like toys. It's a little bit harder to get into the spirit. Getting go out to, fight with the other parents to find that perfect toy. That is one of the,
Well, let me
positive
ask you this,
aspects.
Penelope. Let me ask you. What, if anybody knows, what are the five most, um, desired toys, popular toys this Christmas season?
I have no idea. We don't have any kids.
And do people refer to still kids still refer to them as toys, or they call it something else?
I mean, the only thing I think
I'm
of is
pretty sure it's still
everybody
called
wants
tours.
a PS5 still, right? Well, that would be,
Yeah,
I think
It's
that's
just
something that everybody would ask for.
Is that a
it's
I
just
think.
toy?
want. Just what do you want for Christmas?
I mean, I would say that like that stuff definitely falls under the umbrella of toys because I mean it's a thing that kids like, what they want to play with,
Hmm.
that that's going to hold their attention for a good while.
Right?
I wouldn't I would say that the concept of toys hasn't gone away. It's just evolved over the years, and like video game consoles and stuff like that are just like the next wave of things. Like especially when you have like things that are sturdy enough to like deal with a kid like handling them.
Yeah.
Uh, that kind of thing. I think like a PS5, like a even like if you give a kid any kind of game console at this point, it's not even you don't have to give them a PlayStation 5. You could give them a PlayStation 2 or something like that, and they'd still be happy with it because it's something that's like definitely going to really cool. It's going to hold their attention. I remember the first time like my parents got me a what's called like they got us a Sega Genesis um for Christmas, and it had like Sonic Spinball. If anybody remembers that
Hmm.
game First off, that is a really difficult game that children probably shouldn't be playing, but it's still fun. It was still something really fun, and it held our attention. They had what was it, Maximum Carnage, and what was it, the like Spider-Man game, and
Yeah. What
yeah,
was the other one? Separation
Separation
anxiety.
Anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And
and that was
Tetris.
2 player.
Yeah. And then we bought things like what is it, Mortal Kombat? When you remember that?
Yeah, Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah.
So
I
I mean,
so
So
those.
it doesn't
what are the
fit the
five
Mhm.
what are the
yeah.
five most popular games? PS5, and what's next after that?
I mean, like what it comes down to is like it's like when you're talking about like the consoles and then the video games, right? Because I guess the consoles will be up there, but then you have to buy the games for it. So then it's like what's the most popular game on that system? You kind of have to break it down from there. I think what's the most popular game on that system or whatever, or which games are the most popular that are multi-platform. It all gets pretty murky after a point. I mean, what it comes down to is, in my opinion, and this is just me talking right now, but if you buy the thing that that you know that your kid wants, and you just buy something you like, if you buy things that you think they're going to be interested in, like you buy them a video game console, you think, okay, they might be interested in this game, and you buy like 2 or 3 games, the likelihood is that at least one of those is going to hit. One of them
Mhm.
is going to be a smash with them. And then from there, you basically just say, well, they like this game, so maybe they like this game and this game and that game
Mhm.
and this game and this peripheral that goes with the
Right.
console.
Right. Right.
So
Yeah. I think that's what I used to do. It's like, well, they're like Sonic, so whatever the new Sonic thing is, I'll get
mhm,
it. Oh,
right.
and
So
Adam
no
says,
no more action figures. And remember baby dolls? That's gone,
oh
right?
yeah.
No, but yeah, Barbie kind of the movie Barbie kind of killed the baby doll industry.
Right. Well, I know Adam says, I look forward to reading the ungrateful kids on Twitter being mad on Christmas Day. Wow. Yeah. But you know what, though? There are things that people still do get fashion dolls and stuff like that that they like.
But
Man,
not
it's so
baby
cute. Your
dolls.
baby. Well, baby dolls is, I think, is a bad thing anyway, unless everybody gets to play with them, boys and girls, because the concept that girls have to have baby dolls to prepare them for the possibility of being a mother. Well, what about guys? Possibly them being a father. Why don't they have to play with the baby dolls? I love fashion dolls.
Well, to be honest,
Still like
Penelope, I did play with my sister's baby dolls, and
them.
you don't want to know what I did with them.
It's like, why is my doll bald headed? What did
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do?
Turn
right.
turned him into weird Barbie.
Yeah, they're trying to come.
It looked like make it look like
Marker
Cynthia from the
stuff. And,
Rugrats.
yeah, Cynthia
Yeah.
on the Rugrats. Yeah.
According to CNET, they listed as the five top toys for this year, from the least expensive to the most expensive, starting with fingerlings, which are cute interactive baby monkeys for your finger. Followed by, and that's $16. Then the next one is Bitsy Interactive Pet, which is a fun pocket-sized digital pet. And that's $25. Then we get Dog E, which is a robot dog for the whole family. Fortunately,
Okay.
one of those Boston Dynamics dogs.
Huh?
Then we get the return of Furby, the interactive plush toy.
Wow.
Wow.
And
That's
at
a
the top
blast from
of
the
the list,
past.
the most expensive one listed is Barbie Dream House 2023
Oh yeah, that
at
must be great.
$129.
How much?
$129.
That's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, I man, as a kid, I would love to have had a Barbie dream house. One of us did get one. Um, was the beach house? Be the beach house, the Barbie beach house.
Listen, Penelope. If my mom spent $129 for a Barbie dream house, we would have to live there, like live there, literally live there.
Well, the old joke that says, when I grow up, I want to be Barbie, that witch has everything.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah. We
Yeah,
all had to squeeze our ass. We had to squeeze our ass in that little townhouse because $129 is a lot of money. That's a
yeah.
lot of money.
I mean, saying if you're getting something for somebody for Christmas, and that is that max
But that
gift.
is, yeah, that is
You
the
get
thing that they
that,
want.
the Barbie dream house, and a Barbie, and
I didn't
that's the
hear
thing. That's
PS5.
it. That's it.
I didn't hear PS5 on there. Is that not considered a
I think that's for
toy?
little children. I think that's for little children. Little toys for little kids. There's Furby on there. Something that's little kids.
What are you supposed
Um,
to do with that though?
play with it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what I did when I was a kid. Like you just like if you take the action figures and you make up little adventures on your own, and
Yeah.
you just like yeah, that's what I did. Like
For Furby though?
I mean, Furby, Furby has its own like draws. I think like the
What does
Furby,
it
like the
do?
responding to like the stuff that you say and stuff like that.
Okay,
Like
all right.
you
It's like
know,
that thing that you all used to have. They used to tell stories.
Teddy Ruxpin.
No, it's another thing. He looked like a little
Oh, I
troll or
remember that thing. Yeah.
that little thing.
He didn't say
Remember?
nothing.
And
He
no, he
didn't tell
told
no good
stories.
stories.
Yes,
His
he
stories
told
were good.
stories.
oh
His
yeah,
stories, his
yeah, I,
stories were too damn short.
But he told
They were too
stories.
short. He
They're
didn't.
for
I
He
know
little
didn't.
what you're
children.
talking
He told
about.
no Penelope. He told sentences. He didn't tell no story.
It told stories. It did tell
He didn't
stories.
tell no story.
It's not.
That
Look,
was the
you were the
shortest ass stories I've
guy.
ever heard.
You were the
You
guy
know,
who watched Zaboomafoo with the kids and made me think, like, act like that was normal.
I love
you
a
know,
boomer fool.
the thing about it is, it's like I wish, like looking back, I wish I had appreciated the a toy like that more than I did.
Mm.
Uh, I don't know. Like I'm like
Not really,
that
because
wasn't that,
all he did was say sentences. He didn't tell a story.
yeah,
He
that's not a
did tell
bad toy though.
stories.
It's not a bad toy.
Yeah. In fact, I mean, because we're like the ultimate pack rats, the thing's crazy. You know that toy is probably still here in this house somewhere.
Yeah, probably.
I know.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
it's there.
Yeah. Because we don't throw anything away, so it's probably here. Yeah. I think
But that's good to
I
know.
yeah, I enjoyed that kind of stuff like that, getting those little things that seemed like they would be fun. It's something that would engage
But
kids.
look,
But as time passes, what engages kids has changed a lot, I think.
Yeah.
you know what though? If you go, they have the Christmas tree where you go pull off,
Mm.
one of those things, and
Angel
you,
tree?
yeah, for kids for there's when you pull that thing off, they're not wishing for toys.
Mm-mm.
They're wishing for clothes or sneakers, like really expensive stuff.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Well,
I'm sorry. I tried it. I remember one year trying to go to this thing and do the angel tree. You pull the thing off and you saw what it was that, the person wanted. And so I looked at that thing and I looked at what they wanted. I took that thing, put it right back. And so I was like, that's like what you want is the same price as my rent. I can't afford that. Put it back.
Well, locally, the way they do it here is they do have the child put down their sizes so that they
Hmm.
can get an outfit, a pair of shoes, pair of pants or skirt or blouse or shirt. And then, anything else you do, you can go crazy and stuff with it. Because I always figure if you when I got one, I said, well, no use having a new pair of shoes if you have old socks. So you got to get socks to go along with it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
If you're going to get a new shirt and a new pair of pants or whatever, then you need to get a, new underwear to go along with it. And
Hmm.
everything. And I still to this day know nothing about video games or anything. So when I got a kid one year and he said that he wanted a PS5 for his toy, and I started asking my coworkers, well, how much does a PS5 cost?
Oh
And they
man.
were laughing instead.
That's funny.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
about right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
yeah,
the
but
thing,
the kid,
the
the
issue is
kid
like
asked
even if you
for it.
had the money, it would make no difference because you still can't get it.
Yeah, that was during I think this was Black Friday last year. So me
Hmm.
and some of my friends were talking about, it's like it's like the PS5 was still pretty popular. So we're talking about the fact that like on the Black Friday last year, it's like, oh, check it out, man, the Black Friday deal for the Xbox Series X is it's like been discounted by 30%. And the Black Friday deal for the PS5 is that it's available for you to buy.
How much is it?
$500.
Do you think that a kid on Angel Tree should put down something that costs $500?
No.
Well,
They
I think that they
they're
don't.
encouraged just to ask
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that.
because a lot of kids are withdrawn within themselves. They're so used to getting nothing that they just ask.
Well, but I think the problem is that you ask for something like that. A lot of things in my mind I go through is like, what is the possibility that child's going to be able to protect that?
I
What do
think
you mean
like
protection?
That
from
okay,
other people who want that PS5.
exactly, exactly. What is the possibility that child's going to be able to get that thing and not have an adult or some other child, an older child, take it from them and possibly sell it? You know?
Really?
Oh
Hmm.
yeah, I think about stuff like that.
Are you
We give the
kidding?
kid a thing that no, it does would only have value to them. You know?
Because here's the thing, like a PlayStation 5, yo, people still like if somebody were to see you walking out of a store with the PlayStation 5, you're a target. You are a target. Like
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
you are a target. If
yeah,
you walk out the store with a PlayStation 5 in full view, you are a target,
yeah. It's like you're
Wow.
especially
going to
on
be
Black
walking
Friday.
So,
straight to your car with it in an opaque
I'll put it
bag that people can't
yep,
see what's in it.
there
I'll put it
was.
this Oh,
I was
go
gonna
ahead.
say there was one guy who was selling just the box on eBay and put on there that this is just the box, and
How much
people
you
were
sell it
going
for?
crazy. They were going crazy for it. I can't remember what one of the final selling prices, but I was like, people aren't reading the ads. All they saw was PlayStation 5.
Oh, they thought they were getting the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
Oh
the
my
thing is
god.
like people were getting PS5s, and people were like, here's like the scalpers would come out and play. They buy a bunch of PS5s, and they go online, and they're $500, and they'd sell them for $1,000, and people would buy them because
Hmm.
that's how much they
Wow.
wanted. But but you think that if they couldn't find somebody, they couldn't get a good clean hit in the jaw on somebody that's carrying one to their car, and they can
Hmm.
make off into the night, they wouldn't do it. You better believe they would, man. Like PS5, if for some reason is that me and when me and my girlfriend went to go get because she bought me one on Black Friday, and we
Hmm.
went to go pick it up from Target, and we went and we had it, so we parked in a spot, and somebody from the store came and put it in the car, and we drove off.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah, there'll
we
be
weren't.
none of that.
No, there's no.
Why did
And
somebody from the store have to come put it in your car?
because like it was like a what's called thing. It was like one of those we ordered it for pickup, like
Pickup.
for what's
Yeah.
called it for
Oh,
a curbside pickup. So we
I
parked
thought
in
it
the
was like
spot.
security or
Oh
something.
no, man. Like I remember one time when they said that they were selling PS5s at a Walmart, that it was like basically like whenever somebody wanted to buy one, they had to do like like putting in nuclear codes or something like that. They had to have two
Wow.
people, and they had to come in and turn the key at the nod, turn the key at the same time to make
Wow.
the sale and everything. It was crazy. Like if you were somebody at the register, you could not sell it without getting somebody else that was like a manager or something to come help you do it. Like
Wow. Wow.
Dang.
that's how big of a deal it was.
Wow.
Not even
Mm.
how it was, how it is. Like it's a little less so now, but like people are still slathering over PlayStation
Yeah.
5s, man.
That's why I would never give one to someone in Angel Tree.
You would never
I, w-
get
I
you would
would
never
never
give a
give it to
kid
them. Nope. Because
because you
I'd
think
be
you put
so
them in
afraid.
danger.
Yes, I really do. I think that, it would put that child in a precarious position. I would not do it.
I mean, like, and
Wow.
let's say even if they don't get it taken away by some like opportunistic adult or older child, I mean, who's to say that they're going to get to play it if those adults or
Exactly.
older children are in the house? They'd
That's
be like,
right.
okay, like you're somebody limiting the time that you get to play on a system that was given to you by somebody else.
Right.
Like the gift to you. They say, okay, well, you've had your time. It's like, what do you mean I had my time? It's mine. They gave it to me. Yeah, well, I live here too, and this is my house. I pay bills. I pay for the electricity.
Right,
This,
right.
that, and the third. So you got to give me
Yeah,
your time.
yeah. I would
That
give a
kind of
kid
BS.
something that they could actually get, but I'd be afraid that if you gave a kid a PS5 and it's somebody who has to get their stuff on the Angel Tree, that it would not last in their home for long. I think
Yeah, I
that,
think I'll stick with what Cranston gave: a pair of pants and a pair of drawers.
yeah, that sounds good.
Man, as an adult right now, I could use that right now.
Yeah,
Well,
you know.
seriously, we had one year when I had this kid, and they always put the age of the kid, and this kid was like, I think, 10 years old, and they wanted a size 34 waist pants and size I think 11 shoes, and it's like, what? How big is this
That
kid?
sounds like a dude.
Think what somebody said, probably the mother filled it out, and that was either something that was going to either the kid's father or her boyfriend.
I'm big for my age, yo.
Yeah, right. No,
Yeah,
no.
I'm so
You
big
gotta
for
be
my age.
kidding
I'm
me.
paying child support. I'm mature. I'm a mature 12-year-old.
Right.
That's it.
All right.
I
Yeah,
got
well, I'm
obligation.
going
I
to
got
start.
obligation.
I give everybody opportunity to give your final holiday wishes since we're not going to see each other again until right before New Year's Eve, right? So, Sonia, you're in the middle. What are your holiday wishes?
I wish everyone a full stomach, some quiet time for yourself,
Hmm.
and lots of love and respect heading your way.
All right. That's lovely. How about you, Evan?
I would like to say that I wish everybody a safe and joyful holiday. No matter what you're celebrating, I hope you have a good time celebrating it. I hope that there's a lot of cheer and like Sonia said, like some quiet time for yourself, some time for some reflection, introspection, and as always, man, love, peace, and hair grease to everybody out there that decided to watch.
All right. Fantastic. And Adam, you're in the chat room, and I hope you hear it. I'll give you time to hear it, then be able to respond, and move on to Otto. And hopefully, you have your final words. As Otto, you say, "What are yours?"
You talking to me?
Yes, I am.
Yep,
Oh, okay. I
talking
thought
to
you were
me.
talking to Adam.
I don't see nobody else around here.
Yeah, I don't see nobody else. Why you talking to me? I
Yes, I'm
was.
talking to
I
you.
would echo what everyone else said, and peace and joy and safety and love. And if you have time, if you want to read the Bible, read the red letter version with read the stuff in the red letters, and and have a happy and joyous time.
All right. How about you, Cranston?
I would have to just say the chorus from the song "My Grown Up Christmas Wish." Wish no more lives torn apart, that wars would never start, and time would heal all hearts, and everyone would have a friend, and right would always win, and love would never end. And this is my grown up Christmas list.
Wow,
Oh,
that
Amen.
is
that's great.
lovely. That is lovely.
Amen.
Amen. And Adam just has a bunch of applauding. Can he, think specifically, but a bunch of applause, which I like. And I'm just hoping that everybody is safe, you know, not just physically, but in heart and mind, that you are safe, without any um, additional. I mean, we can't have a life that's free of all consternation, free of all chaos. But I hope that that you are as free as you can be from it, and for those things you cannot be free from, that you have the endurance to manage it, to get through it, and be able to see the positive sides of what it is that we're um, basically grasping for in the new year. So take care of yourselves. That's, I guess, the most important thing. And Adam says, "Good
And my
work on
favorite
another."
Penelope,
Uh
my
huh.
favorite line, my favorite line for the Little Drummer Boy cartoon. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God.
All
So it's
right.
like blessed are the pure heart. You're not good. You you're not getting riches or gold or anything else. They get to see God. So that's the truest thing said.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. And Adam was saying, "Good work on another year. Remember to appreciate the unique moment in life that is you today, and appreciate the people you share it with." And that is lovely.
Yeah,
Yes, it
very
is
good.
very good. Very
All
good.
right. Well, thank you all for joining us today as we celebrate the winter solstice, the Saturnalia, the Christmas holidays, and move on toward the end of the year. I would say usually next week, be productive. I said next coming week, don't be productive. Relax, get some rest, give yourself a break
Yeah.
as we get ready to move into the new year. So thank you all so much for joining us here in the OTHERhood, and we'll be back again next week. And take care of yourselves. And good night.
Good
Night night,
night.
everybody.
Good night.